apprentice crew members of the Nautilus, our heroes began a new life under the waves. However, transition to the nautical world was not without some unsavory complications. Grandis pursued Nemo, everyone pursued King, and Jean sought the scientific knowledge he craved. Yet the secret of blue water remains hidden.
The machines on this ship are simply amazing! Look how fast this thing cuts through steel! Sansa, come look at this!
Please don't bother me. Say, how long have we been aboard this ship anyway?
Hard to say. You could figure it out by counting up the number of meals we've had and dividing by 3.
Oh no, the fish! That's what's killing me! Fish for breakfast, fish for lunch, more fish for dinner. Every day it's the same thing, over and over. Grab a plate and eat fish, 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 fish! Overall, I'd have to say I'm a bit tired of fish.
But cooking has really brightened Miss Grandva's mood. And Miss Electra's pretty nice, too.
Yes, and then there's Miss Grandva, yes.
Don't just stand there. Put on something beautiful, Nadia.
But I don't...
No, just put on the dress. That uncomely ensemble you've put together does nothing to accentuate your womanly charms. But please hurry up! We can't be late getting Captain Nemo my lovingly prepared meal! Just a bit longer, my sweet. Soon you will be drinking my charm and feasting on my devoted love for you. Now hurry into that dress! Eat it while it's hot. Tonight I have prepared something especially for you, Captain.
Well, thank you, Miss Grandpa.
Yes, thank you very much.
Is it to your liking, Captain?
It's delicious.
Oh, I am so delighted.
I made something special for you, King. So do you like it? Grandis cut one of her old dresses down to my size.
Oh, you look so pretty.
Thank you, Marie. Well, what do you think?
Don't mind if I do.
You're terrible!
Oh, sorry. I have horrible manners. Maria's always pointing that out.
I see you found time to visit with Miss Electra. John, you make me sick!
What is she mad about? Women are strange, and she is the strangest.
I can't stand it anymore! Huh? This mess has gone on far enough. Every day we eat fish, fish, and more fish. I can't stand looking at it, and it looking at me any longer. The sight of fish fills me with rage. And it's not just the food. What good is wearing a nice new suit if you can't show it off? Now, I want a big juicy steak, and I want authentic...
I would love nothing more than a juicy steak or a nice lamb chop. But where do you expect me to find those all-blasted submarine?
When you've lived your whole life on land, it's hard to give up the comforts you've grown accustomed to. That will cause you to get angry until you've gotten used to our way of life here.
I'm afraid our cook is right. You and your men are going to have to adapt to our ways just as the entire crew has adapted, Mrs. Grandba.
Well, thanks for the advice, but I'm quite content here.
And I'm more than happy to eat fish every day, Miss Electra. Bah!
I myself would enjoy a more varied menu, but we all have our burdens to bear.
Just what did you mean by that? That sounds like a crack about my cooking!
Oh dear, I certainly didn't mean to imply anything like that. Captain Nemo?
Have you finished, sir? Oh.
I've had enough.
Oh, wait! But you haven't even touched your dessert, Captain!
No, thank you, Miss Granba.
All right. But this is my special dessert. Satan! This is all your fault for opening your big yapping mouth!
But I was just trying to honestly express my opinion.
I didn't know you hated fish so much! Well then, eat this!
Oh, dear, no, please. Put down the knife. You don't know what you're doing.
How does it taste?
No, I'm sorry.
I demand that you stop it this instant! Both of you!
I'll take my wheels in my room from now on.
You're worried, aren't you?
No. The ship is functioning well.
I was referring to our guests.
Oh. They just need time to get used to life on board, sir.
If there's no sign of gargoyle today, we'll dock for our hunting expedition tomorrow. I will go as well.
Good idea, sir.
Anything else?
No. Nothing more.
Really? You mean we're actually going to set foot on dry land?
Yes.
Power down all engines.
Prepare to drop anchor.
Anchors are down. Ship is secure.
Very good. All hands, prepare to disembark immediately.
Here we go!
I sure wish Miss Electra were coming.
Wow! They're leaving already. We had better hurry up, Nadia.
But why? Wouldn't you rather just sit in a dark library with Miss Electra and all her books all day?
I wasn't planning on it.
That's a surprise to us, isn't it, King?
I really had no idea that there were so many crew members living on board.
I know. We don't see anyone normally.
They obviously all come from many different countries.
It's a wonder that so many people from different races can live peacefully together like this.
You've discovered the secret of my utopia.
Captain Nemo.
Each individual has a different way of viewing the world and each other. Sometimes this leads to fear of anything that is different from themselves, and fear usually turns to hatred. That's why my crew is different from the rest of humanity. We are all committed to a common purpose.
Common purpose?
To defend the world from the Neo-Atlanteans. Perhaps I have said too much. Will you allow me to take you ashore?
Yes!
The secret blue water.
Pardon me, Miss Grant, but could you help us here?
I wasn't brought up to do menial labor. Why, I've never lifted anything heavier than a silver tea service. Oh.
Huh?
He's coming! He's coming to see me. What should I do first? Oh, perhaps he'll want to take a romantic moonlight walk with me tonight. Ooh.
You know, nothing's scarier than Grandis in love.
Do you think he'll bring Miss Electra?
You know, young people today have no modesty anymore.
Nothing's more frightening than a woman in love, correct? But I think even the captain has to enjoy it when an attractive lady dotes on him.
She acts pretty deranged sometimes, but you definitely have a point about the way she looks. She's a walking hourglass.
And she does a pretty good job in the kitchen, too.
If you don't mind the way the food looks. I tell you, if I was 10 years younger, better make that 20 years younger, I'd probably be chasing after her myself.
The captain went ashore. You think that means he's starting to take some special interest in her?
Now those two would make a strange couple.
I shall be going to shore as well. The ship is in your hands.
Boy, that was harder than I thought.
Yeah, she wouldn't take a break if Captain Nemo commanded her to. But it won't do her any good to sit and hide her feelings from the captain for the rest of her life. She could stand to learn that from Miss Granva.
This is a special occasion, so it calls for special decorations. He won't be able to resist it. This should allow our romance to blossom. Of course, at first I'll have to play hard to get. Oh, yes. So, it's open season on Nemo.
Hey! What are you looking at?
Shh! I'm having private adult time here.
I didn't know.
Samson, you are dead!
Oh my, what a shot!
Yes, it was.
Just a little farther, King.
Could I have everyone's attention, please? Where can I find the captain?
I can't seem to remember just now.
Miss Granva. Captain Nemo has gone off to survey the island.
I thought you were supposed to remain on board.
My place is with my fellow crew members.
How disappointing. Well, I guess I'll just have to wait to show him my bathing clothes.
You might just want to consider wearing a warmer outfit. At your age, you could catch a cold.
What was that you said? You better watch yourself! You think you're smart? I happen to be in my 20s!
That may be so, but you must be on the far side of them.
Well, that's none of your business. And just how old are you?
Oh, I am still looking forward to my 20s, ma'am.
Oh, they can't count where you're from, can they?
What did you say?
Want to take a walk?
Yes. Oh, this sand is really hot. I had no idea that walking along the beach could be so delightful.
Yes, it's a nice break from these steel submarine decks.
Oh, look, Sean. Aren't these seashells beautiful?
That one is especially lovely.
This is a gorgeous view, isn't it? Captain, if my heart could be a seagull drifting lightly on the sea winds, would Would yours be my ocean? Would it?
I want to tell you something. I've been meaning to say this for a long time.
Yes?
Pardon me, Captain. I brought you the data you requested. Oh dear, am I interrupting something?
Yes, of course you are! What was that you wanted to say, Captain?
We'll talk again at a later time. Let me see the data.
Yes, sir. I was just about to return to the Nautilus, sir.
You must. One of us needs to be on board at all times.
Yes, of course, sir.
Oh, yes. Miss Grandva.
Yes?
You may want to wear something warmer. You could catch a cold in that.
All right now. Today we hunt for meat, and then we hunt for meat. That's all. Without further delay, let's hunt!
Let's hunt!
Come back safely!
We're going to bring back lots of food.
Bye! Marie, where is Jean going now?
Bye! Hunting.
Hunting?
It just needs to cook a bit more.
I didn't know that you could be so gentle, Miss Grandva.
Well, my refined upbringing left me with many benefits. You could have had them as well instead of learning acrobatics.
I wasn't as lucky as you were.
Oh, the memories. Everyone used to call me La Mademoiselle Jolie.
Huh?
Oh, yes. The Grandva family had made its fortune in the diamond mines. I was their only daughter and heir. When I was young, my mother fell ill and passed away. She left behind happy memories and so many jewels. Oh, my father, how he doted on me. I was his world. I never wanted for his love. I was not without fine clothes either. Everything was simply marvelous. I grew to womanhood in a happy home. Oh, I went to my first dance when I was 16. That night I met the most handsome man I have ever seen. He was an elegant gentleman from a noble family. It was love at first sight. We announced our engagement despite Father's disapproval. Well.
So then what happened next?
Well, I should have listened to my father. That charming cad was merely a swindler. There was no nobility in his heritage. He had enchanted me only so he could get within arm's reach of Father's money. As my dowry, Father agreed to take care of my fiancé's debts, which were as enormous as his charm. We lost much of our fortune to his creditors, and he simply stole everything else. He betrayed my love, and I lost my home.
Well, what happened next?
All my lovely friends vanished. No one wanted a damaged woman. Only two remained faithful, our chauffeur Sanson and our mechanic Hanson. We sustained ourselves by selling off Mother's jewels piece by piece. Before long, her jewelry box was empty, and I even ended up having to sell that for food. But those men never abandoned me, and I'm so grateful for that. Watching my mother's wonderful legacy slip through my fingers marked me forever. I became obsessed with jewels. I would do anything to have them, though stealing was our preferred method. I vowed never to rest until I had every jewel in the world. Don't worry, dear. I've lost the burning desire to possess your precious blue water.
When?
When I discovered the finest jewel of all. Captain Nemo. He is the diamond of the sea, and a true man among men. You grasp the blue water with such ferocity, but you don't grasp your most precious gift. Huh? Surely you can see how much Jean cares for you, yet you refuse to treat him as well as that lifeless rock.
Jean and I are merely good friends.
I understand that you may feel that way now, but one day you will feel differently towards him. We are not meant to live alone in this world, Nadia. Show yourself!
The hunt is over.
I'm glad it's only you. You scared us out of our wits, Jean.
Welcome back from the forest.
And he's the best of it.
Don't be such a brute. Really. Though I am proud of you, Sanson. It will make a tasty meal.
Miss, he was incredible. He brought it down with a single shot.
I told you I was a regular artiste with a rifle. So, shall we feast on venison fillets for our supper?
How can you be so proud?
What's she talking about?
It's just a baby. Doesn't the sight of it make you ashamed for yourselves? I can't believe I ever trusted any of you!
Wait, Nadia! Why is she mad at us?
No one will ever understand women.
Nobody tries to understand what I say to them. None of them want to hear me. No, get away from me. Go away! I've lived alone all my life, and I can keep living alone. I was meant to be that way. I'm so sorry, King. Please forgive me. I couldn't bear to be so lonely. There's something here. Something I don't want to see.